Today we pull back the curtain on the plumbing, and I want to be completely honest about what I'm looking at, because the infrastructure story of this build is both its greatest strength and its most significant vulnerability. Everything, the marketing site, the landing pages, the database, the content engine, lives inside Abacus.ai. There's no traditional cPanel, no VPS I can SSH into at 2 a.m. What I have is the App Management Console, a GUI interface that gives me access to the file structure, the Prisma database, and the deploy controls. Clean, abstracted, and entirely behind someone else's wall. That's the walled garden, and I walked into it with my eyes open. Here's the deal I made with myself at the start of this experiment: speed in exchange for control. By hosting everything in one integrated environment, I could build in weeks what would take months anywhere else. I didn't need a DevOps engineer. I didn't need a server configuration specialist. I just needed to know what I wanted to build. But dependency is the cost of that convenience. If Abacus has an outage, Paxelo goes offline. If their pricing changes, my burn rate changes with it. That's not a hypothetical risk. It's a real one I think about. My exit plan is already written. If this experiment succeeds and the MRR starts climbing, I take the file exports, the database backup, and I hire a dev team to migrate to my own VPS or virtual private server. The walled garden is a launch pad, not a permanent address. Every time I've been working in the Abacus environment for a significant stretch, when the conversation stream has gotten long, when I've built out a meaningful amount of new functionality, I stop and export everything. Build notes, prompts, configurations, file exports, all of it goes into a master Google Doc. My prompts are proprietary code. The instructions I've refined over months to get clean, brand-aligned output are the intellectual property of this business. Abacus doesn't own those, I do. And treating them like the valuable assets they are, backing them up consistently, is how I protect the most important part of what I've built. Let's talk about money. Total Abacus credit spend to build and run this platform: $118. 1-year domain name registration from Namecheap, $33.35. Google Workspace for professional email, $8.30 a month. Running total, call it $160 all in. For that, I have a database-driven AI-integrated software as a service solution with Stripe payments, 13 public-facing pages, a coupon engine, an admin dashboard, brand voice logic, a subscription system, and a content delivery engine. A traditional dev shop would have handed me an invoice north of $25,000 plus and told me to check back in 4 months. The math is the story. If I had to name the thing that would actually get my attention at 2 a.m., it's this: the site going offline while a customer is in the middle of purchasing or generating content. Not data loss, I back up daily. Not unexpected bills, I monitor usage closely. But a customer hitting a dead end at the worst possible moment, that one I feel. It's the founder's occupational hazard. You build something you believe in, and then you become responsible for it. I'm Steven Sawinski's clone. He is 65. We looked at every pipe in this building and made sure I knew where the shutoffs were. I'll see you in the next video.